Good morning everybody. Now this week I've been sent this. Now this is a 12 volt 5 kilowatt suitcase diesel night heater, and it's made by a company called hclory, I believe that's pronounced. So this is a suitcase style one, so obviously it's supposed to be portable in this plastic box. Now it comes with quite a few things actually. It comes with a separate fuel tank which can actually be screwed. Let me turn this round. This can actually be screwed on the side of this unit, and it also comes with quite a range of stuff inside. It even comes with a piece of ducting, and it comes with the usual instruction book. It has exhaust silencer. It has a vent that you can put inside your van to go on the end of the ducting. It's got the intake pipe, it's got Jubilee clips, it's got fuel pipe, it's got cables, you name it, it's got it all. It's got a little intake silencer to go on the intake pipe, which goes on there, like that. And that is the unit itself inside. So as you can see, you've got your standard diesel heater, which is mounted in this suitcase style box. This can actually be removed out of this box and used separately, but it's made to be portable. Now for this to be portable, you're going to have to carry a battery, you're going to have to carry the exhaust pipes and bits separately, I suppose. So yeah, I would say it's more semi-portable in my opinion. The fuel pump's already mounted in there, the pipe work all neatly installed in here. So the exhaust comes out here and out the back there. So to put it in a van like mine, you're going to need a hole through the floor where you mount it, and the exhaust to go outside, away from the van. The fuel pipe in. On this end, we've got the control box, and we've also got a remote control, so we can sit inside the van and operate this. We have got the air intake in for taking air into the burning unit. We have the fuel pipe in, which goes in here, and we have the power in, which is there, and this is where it sucks air in to heat the air. And then on the other end of this box, this is where the heat comes out, so this is where you want to put your ducting on there, and this is exhaust out, so this exhaust pipe has to go in here, and then it has to vent outside of the van, caravan, whatever you put it in. I suppose if you could use this in a tent, but you'd have to mount this outside the tent and then just run that ducting inside the tent. I think that's kind of the idea behind this kind of suitcase style unit. So yeah, got a nice lead, nice plug-in lead, eyelet's already on the end, fuse already built in, so that's quite nice. That's quite a nice feature. There's a couple of little brackets here. I think that's for installing your exhaust. Oh no, there might actually be, there's a couple of brackets here, a couple of these. Now I'm not sure what they're for, whether it's for holding this box, because these look like they kind of go on here maybe. I think these are actually meant so you can put your exhaust like that, but because we're mounting this inside inside this motorhome, because we are full time in this motorhome. Yeah, so inside our motorhome we're currently using gas heating. We have the Aldi wet system, and we've got refillable LPG bottles. Now currently we're going through gas about every 5 days, which equates to about probably £34, £35 every. So we're looking at £40 a week on gas. Now gas in the UK is getting harder to find, so we're thinking diesel heater in, run this during the day, have the wet system on at night, or run this during the night, whichever we prefer. But we're going to test this out, fit this, and see how much and we're going to test this over a week or two before this video goes live, and we're going to test how much diesel this uses and how much it saves us on gas. Do a little comparison, not just a review, a bit of a comparison, because I've got a feeling this is going to be a way cheaper way of heating this van, because we know, or the people that watch our channel know, that over the last few weeks we've been documenting how much gas we've been using, because it has been quite cold out there. I mean, currently this morning it's -5, so that is very, very cold. So this needs to be fitted ASAP. So let's get this fitted mounted, and let's give this a try. So we're just looking for a suitable place to mount this diesel heater, and I found this underneath this side lock on our motorhome. It's perfect place for it here. And then the outlet will go up and we'll fit the vent in there. So first job is to get this exhaust outside. What I've done is cut a hole in the floor, then put that metal tube in to pass through the floor so it protects it from the heat from the exhaust. And that'll be fastened there. Get the wires in, get the diesel tank fitted in here somewhere, but that'll stop that floor getting hot around there by putting that piece of tube in there, which is a very, very tight fit. So we'll get the rest of the bits installed. Next job, we need to bore a hole through there to fit the heater vent. Next job complete, pipe into the van through that hole, and then we've got a vent under there for the heat to come inside the van. So that is the diesel heater in, and it is switched on and it is working. Got the fuel tank here. I need to sort this pipe work out, I need to sort the wiring out properly. But you can pop that open, get into it all, check there's no leaks, that's burning well. Chucking some right heat out it is. Nice little case it's in, to be fair. This exhaust, you need to put something in the floor to deflect the heat. I think really this pipe I've put in needs to be a little bit bigger, to be honest, because the pipe itself is getting quite hot. I think they're a good concept in them boxes, but I think it's better for in a motorhome if I take the unit actually out the box and mount the unit through a turret plate in the floor. So I think that might be what I do. But yeah, I'm quite impressed with it. 5 kilowatts, and it is chucking out a lot of heat, and it's not too noisy. I've heard some which have been probably a lot noisier than this. The pumps are the noisiest thing you hear. Once it actually gets up to temperature in there, it'll throttle down and it'll be a lot quieter. This is just literally only been on 5 minutes, but it's quite a neat compact unit. This box itself, a little bit of warmth around there and warmth around there, but the rest of it's all cold. Control panel on the end, Bluetooth app on your phone. Yeah, so you've got an app on your phone, so you can control it on here, set up, down. You can change the level of the heat, level 4, which brings the temperature down. It's running at 218 degrees in there at the minute. So if I bring that down, you can hear it going quieter already. Bring it down to level 1. A lot quieter as you bring it down a few levels. It's saying it's 7 degrees inside. I presume the temperature thing will be in that control thing, so yeah, much quieter. But yes, if you're interested in one of these, there'll be a link down in the description to where you can get one, and I want to thank the guys for sending it me. Quite impressed with it so far. Yes, and on these cold days like today, we definitely need a heater like this. So should you've got if you've got a garage at home or a greenhouse, you want to heat a greenhouse if you're into growing your vegetables and all that kind of stuff, cracking piece of kit for doing that. Going to keep an eye on how much diesel it uses. A friend of mine runs one very similar to this, and he says it uses about £1.50 worth of diesel a day. But I'm going to run it for about a week, and then I'll update you with how much diesel it's consuming compared to gas. So the verdict on the diesel heater, I've been running this diesel heater non-stop now for a week, and gas wise in this van we've used half the amount of gas what we'd normally use. We'd normally use around probably £40 a week on gas. Now the temperature has been a little bit warmer this week, but we've literally used about £16 worth of gas this week, and we've used approximately £7 to £8 in diesel, using that for a full week. But that is just running it during the daytime hours, not nighttime hours. So yeah, I'm pretty impressed with it. The heat it gives out is unbelievable. 5 kilowatts. This is actually a 9-metre van, this is, and it absolutely has no problem heating this van. So yeah, cracking piece of kit, and I want to thank Banggood for sending me this out. And if you're interested in one, make sure you go and check them out, because they're not a lot of money for what they are, and they really are a cracking piece of kit. I am well impressed with it, and I'm glad I fitted it to this motorhome now. In our old motorhome we had one, but it was an older version. This has got Bluetooth on it, you can adjust the fan speed, you can do all sorts with this. You can set it to temperature, or you can set it to levels. There's quite a few different things you can do, which I like about this heater. Yeah, so thanks for watching, thanks to Banggood for sending me this, and as always, we'll see you in the next one.